Hello, my name is Michelle. I am transgender before surgery. I make my diary everything about transition, my feelings, emotions, everything what happened with me, and some of the things that is happening with me in my life. And today I want to tell you, I promised before to tell something about my job before and right now my new one job. And I want to start from my previous job. It was McDonald's. When we came here in Austria, we started to look for some job because it's really not useful to live like for payment from government. It's not so much at first, and from other side, why I should live on that money, because I could work, I know what to do, a lot of things. Finally, I know English and so on. So we started to look what job we could find. But we came at first at Steyr market called. It's like a big countryside in Austria, and it was a little bit difficult. First problem was everyone speak just Deutsch. Even they know English, they prefer to speak only Deutsch anyway. And when you try to find someone job, it's like a big problem because nobody want to take you on that vacancy because you don't speak Deutsch. And I couldn't even say one word on Deutsch when we came here. All words was like, I don't know, like Latin or something like this. So we tried to find different jobs. I had a few opportunities, but finally I was interviewed in McDonald's, and it was so nice because the manager and like some chief was talking with me on English. Actually, manager doesn't speak English, but her staff, like this chief, she was speaking English, and they was so nice. They was like tolerant with me, like a transgender and so on, and it was so cool for me that people get me normally. It was like a new experience, and I finally decided to came here. And in few days my partner also came to interview here, and we both came to McDonald's. It was like, at first it was like interesting experience, something new, some new processes, some new people, like some fun, and maybe even it wasn't easy so much, but anyway it was almost a normal job. We started to earn some money. It was much easier for us after that. But anyway, some points were complicated and difficult, especially when you work with fried potatoes. It's like, it called here pommes. It's like a terrible station where it's always hot. It's always really hard to turn down all this stuff with potatoes. And yeah, I was tired to beat a few times, but mostly it was okay. It was a big McDonald's, big one, a really big one with two stages. But anyway, I like it most. Then we decided to move here. Another few words about some things to work in McDonald's. We work in service. It's like no service. It's called here service mitarbeiter, and you work like with orders, completing orders, giving orders, taking orders, and so on. So there are some points where you could work. It's like completing orders when a meal came to you, and you just check the order and put everything on the tablet or in the package. Also, another one point, it's called here Ausgabe. It's like a place where you complete sauces, drinks, other things and give it to people, to customers, or bring it to the tables. It calls here Tisch service, because Tisch on German it's table. Another one point, it's like working with taking orders on the kassa and payment. Also, it's one point to work with orders on the drive. Another one, you could work with just drinking. You just make drinks, coffee, ices, and all other things according to numbers of orders you have. And also lobby, but lobby it was most like for some special people, because it's like more cleaning, bringing schmutzig on Deutsch, bringing tablets and cleaning them and so on. And garbage, you have to put garbage away, and all of these dirty stuffs. Dirty, yeah, schmutzig, dirty. I always switch languages and started to learn Deutsch. Yeah, so it's like not really complicated processes, but some of them is more okay, some of them is a little bit more harder. And potatoes, yeah, potatoes, it's like shit station when you're always in hot, you know, it's like really hot, you feel really hot, not good, and all this terrible heavy stuff with potatoes, you turn down and up, turn down and up, and fry these potatoes. It's a really terrible station. I wasn't like it. And yeah, but mostly it was okay. And then we decided to move to Vienna, because it's like a big city, more opportunities for the school and so on, and also it's easier with everything, and it's cheaper to transport and so on. Yeah, so we came here, and to rent apartments we need to show the contract that we have some work to pay the rent, you know. And we try to explain that we need at first move here, then find one job, but owner said no, I want to see your contracts on job. So we asked our previous manager to help. He called on Vienna to some owner of some franchise in McDonald's here, and he get us again on to the McDonald's, but this time in Vienna. When we came here, it was like a bit different job. Like, I don't know, like it was like another company, another brand, I don't know. It was so dirty everywhere, you know. In the room where you change clothes, it was like Umkleid on Deutsch, I forgot in English. It was like 100 pairs of old shoes, people who even don't work still, yeah. In the room when you have to dinner, it was like a myriad of garbage, like this stuff from cigarettes, these pieces after cigarettes is done in everywhere, on the tables, on the some cup. It was smelling fucking shit. It wasn't paper in near the washing place, and yeah, it was so full. And downstairs in the restaurant, it also was so dirty. Everything was so dirty. This like I don't know, even like this black things. Right, it's really warm and too high. How it called? Some microorganisms. Yeah, black on the all of the stuffs, and it was like fat everywhere, dirty everywhere, and smelling also from this stuff to the dirty vase. It wasn't cleaned anytime, no time. I don't know how long it wasn't actually clean, but it was smelling like in WC, Yeah, it was terrible. From the first days, it was like really terrible. And we came in the same day with my partner, and she should to work on the lobby first day, and it was worse twice, And people also who was working here, it was like they were like making look that they just doing something, but they weren't doing anything, most of them. Yeah, it was like a hell, real hell. My partner was a bit more lucky. She quit earlier, even hadn't 1 month here, and then he went to the another chain of restaurant here in Vienna. It's called Fabiano, and her experience was much more better. It was much more respectable place, cleaner place, much more interesting job, and so on. Where I should start tomorrow. I should go tomorrow to the main office. It's like will be first day with like with dialogue. They will explain me a lot of things and so on. But okay, I will tell that a little bit later. So yeah, and I stayed in McDonald's for the longer time, and they even didn't allow to earn a little bit more money. There is like a regular salary, but when you work more than 8 hours or work on the holidays, you have like a double salary this time. But they like change the schedule to not allow you to get this money. And if you even work in holidays, they just give you another one free day, but not to pay you double salary. No bonuses, no premium. I haven't got even my Christmas bonus. Even that, even 10 euros, I don't know. Also, it was like some payment for the staffs. If you some I get some t-shirt, one t-shirt actually, and one hemd. And for that it was like, I forgot on English that word, on Deutsch it's called Kaution. When you give some money and it will come back after you bring this stuff to the owner, to the McDonald's. So it was like 70 euros for one t-shirt and one hemd. And I asked, is it okay? Is it normal? I don't know. It's priced like a famous brand, but not for the one t-shirt without anything, in one hand. It's crazy, like. And yeah, finally I was interviewed in Vapiano. I tried also like as my partner, and on Christmas Day, not on Christmas, before 1 day before Christmas, they called me back and confirmed that it was successful, and they allowed me to try myself in their academy, and I was so happy, Yeah, and I asked my boss, and they just he just told me, I don't know, I can help you. And in that day it was like a last drop in my cup, because he changed my schedule. He always was changing schedule. It was another one trouble, because I have my dance classes, I have my own business. I see schedule they gave me and build my schedule according to schedule I had got before, yeah. But after that, in few days, I check schedule and I noticed that they changed my work hours. They even didn't call me, didn't text me, didn't ask me, just changed. No, you could start your work in the morning, and then you check you already working from the afternoon till night. and it was always happened. I fight it about that whole time. It was like a necessary thing, because a few days before New Year I should work in the morning. Then I noticed they changed these 4 days to the evening schedule. I asked my chef. He said, "Oh, sorry. Of course, I changed back." He changed. In few days, they changed me again to the night work hours. I've asked him again. He tell me, "Oh, it's not me. It's some another person." So I uh, spoke with my head manager. She said, "Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. Change it again back." And in few days, they again changed the schedule. And the owner was in this restaurant. I came to him. Actually, he shouldn't do things like this. And we talked with him, and he changed the schedule. It, three times. And after that, after I asked owner, it again changed to the morning schedule. It's crazy, I don't know how it does it work in that place, but it's crazy thing. I again texted to my boss. He bring it back, but it's, you always have to check your schedule, always, because they can change it. Yeah. So before Christmas, in one day, I should work on Christmas, like from the 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Yeah. And he changed my schedule, like from the 8 p.m. the same time I start. I'm sorry, from the 6 p.m. 10 hours for the Christmas day, without any ask, text, SMS, calling, or other things. It was like a lot of thing to make me crazy. Next day, I came to him and said, of course, I knew that my interview was successful for a piano, but anyway, I said, "Sorry, but I couldn't work anymore. I want to quit until the year's end." He tried to press me, but I explained that I won't be working. Even you will press me, I will go to the work, but will just stay on the one place, just physically being here, but I will be toxic and I will be really angry. After a few days, finally I found out that he wasn't told to anyone about that, so I asked by myself with manager, and we agreed my quitting. And I was really happy. It was a terrible job, most worst job I ever had. It's like most ever worst job I ever had. It wasn't worst job never. So yeah, Bravest McDonald's was really cool. I love that place. Of course, it was like a hard work, but it was nice place for the people who don't know language and want to earn some money. And yeah, you could do that. Maybe not always, but sometimes you could do that. But second one job, it's like I am scary even eat here. I was bringing meal from the home, because I think it's dangerous to eat here in the place. So yeah, finally I came out, but I missed the dates. I thought that I will start a new place right in the beginning years, New Year, but maybe I was so emotional and heard something different, and I just started tomorrow in the January 10. Yeah. But anyway, first day it will be like I will just listen and find out some things about company values and so on, and then I should to go to the academy, where I will learn any stuffs I need to this job. It will be like 1-2 weeks. I don't really know how much, then I will pass the exam, and if it will be successful, I will work on the restaurant. So I hope everything will be okay. I will try my best, and of course I will share this with you. Yeah, so that's my story about my experience job in Austria. But anyway, the last thing I want to tell, it became possible because I already have learned Deutsch a bit, so I know simple phrases. I could say something. I could understand some words from people, especially in restaurants. So just because of that, because nobody even give you interview on different language. When you are in Austria, you speak just Deutsch. That's all. Yeah, yeah, that's all. So yeah, today everything about job. Thank you for watching me. See you soon. Tschüss, Papa.